All right, welcome back to another introductory video for No Huddle Football, which is an American football tabletop game, card game, and this is being released by the Clark and Addison Gaming Company. In this video, we are going to cover kickoffs. Now, kickoffs happen at the beginning of the game. They happen at the beginning of the second half, and they happen in overtime. So should your game go to overtime. So for kickoffs, we're looking on our special plays chart, and we have a kickoff chart here. Kickoffs work very similarly to punts, which were in the previous video. So on one side we have a kickoff, on the other side we have a kick return. So sort of two parts to the play. And to start a kickoff, you go to the offensive pile. I have them designated as red and blue, but you could have the same color card deck. Just make sure you recognize that one is for offense, one is for defense. Or if you're playing with another person, that person will have either the offense or the defensive pile. That will switch as the play happens. So we flip the top card and we have a 10 of spades. So we simply come here. We have a red column and a black column. So for clubs and spades, for hearts and diamonds. And then we just simply match up the 10 of spades, and we just cross-reference those two things. And that's going to be a 60-yard kickoff. Now, kickoffs happen from the 35-yard line. So we have our chart here, and we can just do a little demonstration. So we're kicking off from the 35 going this way. So the kick is for 60 yards. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 yards takes us down to the 5-yard line. So 35, where we start, plus 60 is 95. 95 is 5 yards short of the goal line. So it's down to the 5-yard line. You can do the math in your head, or you can just work it out on the field here. And so we have our kick down to the 5-yard line. And now we need to see about the return. You can see there's several return yards here. And so we go to our defensive pile for the return. And we say ace of hearts. And let's not use that one yet. We'll cover big plays in a different video. Let's go with the queen, a black queen. So remember, we have black cards here, red cards here. So we have a black queen, and that's going to be a 31-yard return. So we can either add those two together, so 31 plus 5 is 36, or we can count it out, 10, 20, 30 plus 1 is to the 36. Either way, the return team is starting first and 10 at their own 36. A good return of 31 yards gets them into decent field position to start the drive. So that is the basics of kickoffs. Kickoffs will happen again at the beginning of the game. They'll happen at the beginning of each half, and then they'll happen at the beginning of overtime as well. In the next video, we are going to cover coffin corner punts very quickly. The mechanic is very similar to punting, but let's go over that chart.